What's called mud on his shoes. Mud on his shoes. Soul got the blues. Feel like he paid his dues. He's ready for some happy news. Groovyman. Poem's called One Side of Me. One side of me wants to live. One side of me wants to die. One side of me wants to laugh. One side of me wants to cry. If you got faith, you don't need to ask why. All you gotta do is try. But for us faithless, fallen angels, we don't know whether we're divine or goddamn. So much bullshit in our heads been crammed. So you listen to your defense attorney. For a while, you get free and high. Then the DA takes over and you get locked in the pen. Who in the hell is telling the lie? Who in the hell is going to win? Groovyman. Poem's called Police State. We live in a police state ruled by the bastards we hate, where too often bogusness and corruption can determine a man's fate. Hell, we're 17 years past 1984, and who in the hell knows what this new generation of Bush League big brothers for us cats got in store. Groovyman. Poem's called Politicians Suck. Politicians suck. You can always depend on them to sail you down the river for a buck. The fact that there is such a thing as government is humanity's bad luck. I'd be delighted if up every one of their assholes 100 feet of barbed wire was stuck. Groovyman. Poem is called The Problems of Man. My problems are the problems of man. The problem of a huge imagination stranded in a desolate wasteland. Groovyman. Poem is called Roots. Our roots are in the past, in the strengths and the weaknesses our lineage has amassed. Our future's in the sky. Learning to ask how, learning to ask why. Every cat's got two sides. One side is father's son, the other side the child of a world that's barely begun. Groovyman. Hit it. Poem is called She Could Have Been a Goddess. She could have been a goddess, but she repeatedly chose to remain a bitch. She could never resist the impulses of the evil witch. And she could draw hearts and peace signs, seem beautiful and lovable in every way. But the skull and the crossbones on the back of her leather jacket showed her true colors. She turned a cold cheek to love and walked away. Groovyman. It's called Snakes and Squares. The political snake, like a tool, uses the citizen square to get re-elected and to pass legislation that's bogus and unfair. Down through time, the evil snake and the naive square form a symbiotic pair. Groovyman. Hit it. Suicidal chicken shit. Anybody who says I haven't had frequent thoughts of suicide has lied. Some say it's the grace of God while I'm still alive. Others say if I had the balls, I at least would have tried. But all I can think was that I was so beat that I couldn't help thinking that if I jumped off the Empire State Building, like everything else in life I tried, I'd probably have missed my mark wide. Groovyman.